Hello. This is the Bad Girls Club Season 8 review part 4. I've been so lazy when it comes to this. So much has happened, but I'll get to that in my next Up to No Good video. So I'm going to be going over the 3 episodes that I just now caught up on. And because I wrote them down, yeah, I'm that behind. So let's start with the twins versus Elise. Now, more nitpicking, of course, but when that contest thing came up, I felt so bad for the twin. The other girls understood the whole point of the contest of what you had to wear and shit like that, but I think she was being a little too self-conscious. She's got a banging fucking body, and she was just like, oh my god, I've gained so much weight, da 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 da. If you were to win, all you had to do was wear a bikini top and short shorts. That's it, and hold a fucking card up. That's all. And the poor thing was just in lingerie, looking like she was a stripper, pretty much. Even though she lost, I felt kind of bad for her. And then next episode after that, which is pretty much making me dislike Erica even more. And I'm starting to think that she has fucking problems. Because when they were messing around with Mimi, don't get me wrong, it was a funny prank. But at the same time, you're going to talk shit about her the entire time, and then when she actually flips out on you and starts, like, pretty much crying, you're like, oh, baby, what's wrong? Oh, it's not that big of a deal. It's like, whoa, that is a big jump from being best friends with her, to talking shit about her, to comforting her after you pulled a prank on her. Erica's got some problems. She does one thing and then goes off and does another. What's that word called? I want to say bipolar, but I'm pretty sure it's totally different to what her problem may be. And then the whole problem with them still fucking around with Elise, it is getting old a little bit, but at the same time, she's kind of asking for it. Especially, you don't tell guests that come to your house that everybody in the house jumped you. No, because the ones that did apologize, you don't even mention that. You can talk shit about the ones who are still giving you crap like the twins, but it gets a little old, especially when I heard you say it twice, which comes to the next episode, when Elise brought her sister over. I think that's a real big of a punk move to where, like, oh, these girls are picking on me, I'm gonna bring my sister. Don't get me wrong, yeah, I have an older sister too, but that shit only works when you're, like, a teenager, not already in your 20s, and you feel like you have to bring your older sister in the picture because you can't fucking hack it. So you want to scare them a little bit? No. If it was that big of a fucking deal, you could deal with it yourself. And, kind of makes me wonder, you know, I'm not going to even say that. That's horrible. I'm not going to even go there. So, anyways. The fact that they brought over those celebrities and that they're chasing after them like that, it's... Don't get me wrong, of course, celebrities have their own real lives too and shit like that. And it seemed like... What was his name? Pleasure P? She went on a date with? He was actually very gentlemanlike, and he actually did have all the right shit to say. But at the same time, he's a magician. Musician, honey. It's pretty much in his contract to know how to woo girls. So, and I don't like how the twins are being two-faced about it. Like, the whole thing when they tell Erica that she's talking shit to her sister about jumping them and all that stuff, and then they come out and say, oh, I thought it was a joke. You didn't fucking say that. So it's just like, if you got a problem, own up to it while the opportunity is right there. You know what I mean? Because you had a chance to squash the shit, and you didn't even bother. Because you're pretty much chicken shit. And as far as everything's going so far, oh my god. I can't believe I'm saying this, I'm actually pushing more towards Amy's side. And it was really fucked up too how they started blaming Amy for what the twins were doing just because the twins kind of conned her into hanging out with them or going with them after that tattoo thing. That was... yeah, that was kind of horrible. I felt kind of bad for her because everybody's, like, blaming her, and she's like, I have no idea what the fuck is going on. It was a little sad. So, very quiet review. Sorry it didn't last much longer as it should have, but I'm waiting for the juicier shit to happen. Just like the twins said, the shit's getting kind of boring, so I'm waiting for some fights to happen. And I'm waiting for a new girl. I can't wait for this big fight to finally come up. I'm excited. Yay. So, until then,